everyone, this is Elliot Serrano and Jose Melendez coming to you from Dreamland Comics in Schaumburg, Illinois. Thank you for joining us here yet again on the Comic Culture Warrior video channel. Did a bunch of reviews last week. We're going to do some more reviews this week, but a couple things. First, a couple of you have commented on the boards about the interviews that I posted up on the Comic Culture Warrior channel. It's stuff that normally goes up on the Geek to Me channel.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Quite frankly, I dorked up. I was formatting, editing video, and you can't sign onto two YouTube channels at the same time. So while I was in the Comic Culture Warrior channel admin page, I thought I was in the Geek to Me page. So when I uploaded the videos, they just went on the Comic Culture Warrior page. So no one complained. Everyone seemed to enjoy seeing.
I complained. I sent you an email.
I know. You did complain. No, you just asked why they were there. And I thought everybody likes seeing them, so why not share them? Well, anyway, thanks for many of your comments. In fact, Grace Randolph of GraceRandolph.com and other really good YouTube stuff, other online stuff. She commented as well and enjoyed the video, and meeting her was really cool. So I have just a couple more left, and check them out. Well, I still have the Christos Gage interview to put up.
Oh, that I wouldn't mind seeing.
Right, and I've got a bunch actually from Chicago Comic Con because everything was in San Diego still. So I've got some Chicago Comic Con stuff that's still going to go up. So that's going to be kind of fun, and I'll be putting that up there for you folks to see. Another thing, just a shameless plug here. By the time this airs, you will also be able to find me on the Around Comics podcast. Chris Niesman and the folks here, the runners of the Windy City Comic Con, asked me to sit in on their panel. So check out AroundComics.com to listen to that. And John Suntress of Word Balloon interviewed me. And
are you going to have like a 4-hour session like Jeff Loeb and Brian Bendis?
Well, here's the thing. Suntress asked me what my problem was with Bendis. And we just came out, and I'm telling you, I'm wondering if I'm going to regret it later. I wonder if I'm going to regret some of the stuff I said about Bendis later on. I don't know. But he said he knew. I had talked to Suntress about the whole Wonder Woman thing.
Right.
Because he has Suntress on, he has Bendis on all the time. And I go, why didn't you ask him about that? And he goes, well, he asks people questions that are off the Bendis boards and stuff like that. So he said to me, well, go on the Bendis boards, post a question, and I can ask him. And I'm like, that seems somewhat surreptitious. So, but John Suntress is a really good guy. And we had a nice conversation, and he understood where I was coming from. And we've also had the discussion about Bendis doing what he does, like to just be a goof and all that. But he asked me what the problem I had with Bendis was. I just said it. I used the word misogyny, and I'm expecting to get a lot of fanboy criticism from it on the Word Balloon board. So just so you guys know, if I say it here, I'll say it anywhere. I'm wondering if I should, because when you say that. When you say that Word Balloon, that's not friendly territory. I mean, that ends up out on the Bendis boards. That ends up out there. Like some of the stuff that we've discussed has been posted on the John Byrne message boards. Mm-hmm. Someone brought up our post from a while back about Marvel putting out all those books in 1 week. Remember, 39 books.
Right.
And Simon Bowland, the letterer, said that you were an angry comic vendor, and I write Obama comics. So
what do our opinions mean about anything?
I guess, but so again,
sounds pretty asshole-ish.
When we venture outside of the safe environs of this channel and these comment boards, I fully expect for us to get flamed or criticized or whatever, and that comes with the territory. I'm not afraid of that. It's just.
But at least someone's finally come out and said the things that you said on Word Balloon, because I think everyone thinks it, but no one says anything about it.
Yeah,
I think it's important to say that.
And I even asked him that there was that interview that one female writer had done with Bendis Was it on CBR? Was it CBR?
That was on Newsarama.
Newsarama, and she did not ask any
that
of
was
the
pretty shitty
questions about that. Maybe
Right.
it's not her job to try to.
Well, they're just softball questions. Like that's why I don't like reading a lot of interviews that are on Newsarama, especially Newsarama, because nobody really gets anything. It's just stuff that's like just, pre-written questions and pre-screened questions and just really fucking boring shit. At least on Word Balloon, Suntress does a really good job of getting into just more than just like the normal stuff that you can just get from like a Marvel press release or something like that.
And also, too, Suntress asked me what I thought about Blackest Night, and I just said DC zombies. That set off a pretty good discussion, too. So,
well, did you see that new X-Men storyline? They're bringing back like all the dead mutants.
No, I did not know that.
That comes out like in a couple months.
Oh no! Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Zombies are back, or they never went away, I guess. So in any case, that's the stuff that's going on out there. Check it out, and of course, I always like seeing your comments on that. And I also have a new blog going on the Chicago Now site. My old Red Eye blog is gone. If you go to Chicago Now. /blogs/geek to me and put hyphens between the three words, and you'll find my new blog where I have posted my review of District 9, a movie that I actually wanted to talk to Jose about on this series of segments, but he hasn't had a chance to see that yet. So we're not going to talk about the movie itself, but I did want to talk about this one thing about it. We won't get into spoilers about the movie, okay? We won't talk about it because I know you haven't had a chance to see it, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you say. But what I'm thinking about with this movie, remember that whole thing surrounding District 9 right before San Diego Con, where they had that promotion to get people to promote District 9 at San Diego, and the contest was only open to guys. It was only open to men. And there was that, it really pissed off a lot of fangirls.
Right.
Because they're saying, why don't you include
women
women
too? Wasn't it like journalists? Or like a journal?
It was supposed to be like a reporter, something like that. But it was only open to men.
It was only open to men, right.
And the justification that was given to that, the marketing company said, because they felt that with this particular movie, that the male demographic would be more compelled to want to see the movie, to promote the movie, and so on. They just felt that guys would like it more than girls.
Well, you can say that about any action movie.
Pretty much, right?
Right.
Well, I saw District 9. I'm going to tell you right now, I see female moviegoers liking it just as much as male moviegoers. It is a really thought-provoking film, and I'm telling you, I'm calling it the geek date night movie of the year. Take your girlfriend to see this movie. Even if she's not really into science fiction films, this is the kind of movie that you can take someone to see, even if they're not really into that genre, and they will still enjoy it.
Well, it kind of the trailers just kind of reminds me of that old movie in the TV show, like Alienation.
Yes. And that was a really popular show. And they didn't play up so much the alien part as it was the friendship between the two the people of two different cultures or backgrounds. I really, really like District 9, and I don't think the marketing folks really knew what they had in their hands when they were trying to market this thing, because they're marketing it as this slam bang aliens versus people kind of. It's not that at all.
Yeah, well, I kind of, after seeing all of the trailers and stuff, there is this undertone of just kind of like racism.
Oh yes.
But they don't play that
time.
up.
No.
Like looking at the trailers, like they're trying to sell this as like a sci-fi, like aliens movie, kind of like Independence Day. But but there, like I said, there are certain scenes that I was able to get that information from, but it wasn't a lot.
It's really more The Constant Gardener than it is Independence Day. And I put District 9 in with Children of Men as one of my all-time favorite science fiction films, because I loved Children of Men. I put Children of Men up there with Blade Runner. As one of those movies that you see it gets you thinking while it entertains you at the same time. So it's really good. You're gonna think you'll see it by next weekend?
I'm gonna try.
Then we'll try to review it, and then we'll talk about it, because I know I think Black Phoenix has already commented that he saw it. He commented on the boards today, right before we started taping. Said he liked it. Yes, it's really good. We will review it next week. All right? So, that's out of the way. When we come
Did you plug
back...
your Obama book that's coming out this week?
Oh, yes, and I plugged Obama, Ash Shaves Obama on Word Balloon and on...
You're going to plug it on here.
And
again.
By the time you see this, Ash Shaves Obama should be in your local comic shop. So check that out. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to hearing what people say about that because I think it's a lot of fun.
Are you doing a signing on Wednesday too?
Well, by the time this airs, it won't really matter.
Well, why don't you make it a point to get it up by Wednesday?
If I can. That's what she said. All right. When we come back, we'll have some comic book reviews, which I know DV Gamer is what you want. So we'll come back with that. We'll see you then.